Today we're going to look at what tools I use when I try to find a new farm. I've done some changes to my portfolio. As you can see, there's a lot more altcoins here. We're going to try to put these on yield farms and make the money work for us. However, I have went into a couple new projects like Filecoin, like Chainlink, Algorand, Utrust, and Near token, and many of these you can't really farm on yield farms. So I went to Binance and I bought some of them. Lots of good projects here, but many of these can't be farmed in EVM. That means Ethereum virtual machine kind of liquidity pools. So I have to get a little creative to actually find the pools that I'm looking for. So for instance, if you take as an example Near protocol. Near is a good project. I want to farm it, but the problem is I can't farm it on my favorite dexes. But a tool I can use, I can go to Defillama. If you are not familiar with Defillama already, I highly encourage you to start using Defillama for all your analysis. I think they're going to become a paid type of tool soon because it's so insanely good as a tool. So here you can check all the chains and how much change there is, how much total value locked in the different chains. However, we're interested in Near protocol right now. And we go to yields, and here you have basically all the pools that you can use. Yeah, as you can see, 8,600 pools. That's a crazy lot. Anyway, let's try to find Near protocol. If you search here, you can immediately see which type of pools you can use. And here you see the chain. However, I don't want to use the Near chain because it doesn't use MetaMask. I can't use MetaMask with it. So that's why I have to keep looking. You see, Aurora is MetaMask compatible. It's an EVM and it's developed by Near protocol itself, if I understand it correctly. So here we can see we have a Near farm on the Binance chain network, and you also the other pair of the pool is actually BNB, which is something I already have in my portfolio. So this looks like a good one, and it's on BuySwap. I have not heard about BuySwap before. So the first thing I do, this is another one of my tools, is to go to defisafety.com/app. And then you can just search for this exchange. BuySwap. Oh, yeah. BuySwap has a really low score on DeFi safety. It means they're not really. Is there white paper? Yes. Is the protocol software architecture documented? No. BuySwap has a pretty bad score on DeFi safety. So anyway, but for a small farm, it's okay. I mean, I can gamble a bit and try BuySwap. So then I go to BuySwap. Be careful when you're searching, because I found when I just Googled, or when I used my search engine to search for BuySwap, I found this, and I found this, and this is not the real one. This is, you just get an error message. It looks like a scam site or something. So this is the right one. Okay, so here you can connect to the wallet, but that's the problem right here. They don't support MetaMask, so I cannot use BuySwap. But maybe for you can probably use it. I just absolutely needs all of my farms in MetaMask. So BuySwap is not the right DEX for me. Anyway, so we go back to a drawing board, and if we want, we can try to filter out the chains we don't want. So let's see if there are BSC, Avalanche, Polygon, Chronos, even Solana. No, not a lot of farms with which farm the near token. Oh, what's this? Quick swap. Quick swap looks good, but it has an API of 1%. That's just too low. You take some risk, you know, and 1%, it's... On the other hand, you can look at this, the 30-day average API, and it's actually 6%. That's doable. I mean, that's something. Okay, so let's farm near on QuickSwap then. Or actually ApeSwap also is one of my... yeah, maybe ApeSwap. Looks like ApeSwap has better APY. Okay. Yeah, so you see, these are the tools I use to find new farms and to do research. And this is all free. So yeah, Defillama, it's a crazy good... their platform is incredible. So definitely use Defillama as part of your normal crypto yield process. If you look at the farms I have right now, it's there are quite a bit of changes. The Curve farm is just pumping out tokens, and it's so insanely stable. The Curve farms are just absolutely crushing it. I'm so sad that as time goes on, I will have to sell out from the Curve pool, because I cannot have too much stable coins when the bull market is starting again. And then the Beethoven farm is still stable, very stable, good yields, still not as good as Curve. So Curve is like that. It's no wonder they are one of the probably top 3 protocols to farm, because they're so stable, and it creates a lot of integrity and trust. You know, you need trust in this environment, and Curve is just a protocol I trust a lot. My Trader Joe farms have become unbalanced again since we have had like some dumps the last 2 weeks. You can see that my Ethereum is gone and my Bitcoin is gone, and all I have is a lot of AVAX. So I have to rebalance these again. This is not ideal. It means AVAX has fallen more than Ether and Bitcoin, and it's become polarized to only one of the assets in the liquidity pool. That's one thing I don't like about the new version 3 protocols, that is at QuickSwap and Trader Joe, and probably they're clones of the Uniswap protocol. They just seem to... If the prices are unstable, then the pools just goes all the way into one of your assets. I don't like it. However, they do give significant yields. So I will continue to experiment, and today I'm going to rebalance some of this, and I will create a better farm. Let's look at this. So as you can see here, the pools have gone from 50% Ether and 50% Bitcoin to all the way to 100% AVAX. So I will rebalance these. It's costly when you have to rebalance like this, because it means AVAX has fallen so much, so now I have to buy back Ether and Bitcoin with AVAX that has fallen more in value. So it's kind of an expensive process. However, I will rebalance them for you, and I will show you how to make the farm sustainable, so that it can stay for several months. These last farms have, I think they lasted for 2 or 3 weeks, but then they finally ended up as being 100% in one of the assets that had fallen the most. But as you can see, the yields are pretty good. This is not for the entire 3 weeks since last video. This is more like, yeah, 2 weeks, I think. And the Ether pool is also doing really good for such a small pool. Yeah, it's really expensive. A lot of the gains get thrown out the window with these high fees on AVAX. I can't say I like it. However, if you find a good pool that will just stay in place and keep farming every day, then these fees will not be too bad. So a bit of an annoyance with EVMs. You always have to seem to choose the aggressive setting in MetaMask, or it will just not work. $6, holy crap. $6 for a transaction here. This hurts. So now what you have to do is you have to choose a bin radius, and oh yeah, here, number of bins. So if you pick 500 here, yeah, that's more than 100% of the price range. You don't need that much. Let's see, I had 150, right? Let's see. That covers 35% of the price range of Bitcoin to AVAX. So, and that will create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batches. I think it's every 40 bins creates a new batch, you see? Yeah, for every 30 bins, you will have to create a new liquidity pool, and that a new liquidity pool means more fees if you have to rebalance them like I just did. So I had 2 bins right now, and it lasted for 2 weeks. So if I have I mean, I don't have 2 bins, I had 59 bins, and that lasted for 2 weeks, and it created 2 batches. So I need to have more. If I go 59 here, you can see it covers only 12% of the range. We need more, we need like 40% maybe. So let's go to 119, what will that give? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 batches. 120 will be 5, right? Yeah. So maybe we go to 149, okay? Yeah, 35% of the range. Let's try 150 bins for now, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so I will actually put all of these 5 bins into the Trader Joe crypto yield farms, and I hope you found today's content valuable. I hope you learned something, and if you actually like these kind of videos, then please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe for more crypto yield tips for you. Okay, see ya.